What is going on? Let me share a quick message with you today. It's an important one. It comes up often, and we all relate. I think every single person at some point, maybe you don't go through this today, but everybody at some point relates to this message. And so let me share it and I'm going to give you three things that you can begin to say to yourself when you're having some of these thoughts um, if you do have some of these thoughts. So it comes down to this idea of self judgment. It really is kind of a self judgment, but are people judging me? So have you ever been anywhere in life, especially the gym, on stage, presenting anywhere? You're in some kind of group coaching format or some kind of community format, and you're leaving comments or interacting in some way. There's always that thought: what are people thinking about me? What is somebody going to say or think about this? Or do I sound stupid? Or um, whatever it is for you. Now, you might have a personal kind of language that goes on the inside. And this is normal. So, really, the point of today's message is just to normalize it. Like, this is more normal than not to have these thoughts. And it all stems from really, it just stems from this place of at some point in your life, you had somebody or a group of somebodies push back against your natural, childlike, um, endless belief about yourself, your potential, and your life. And it's sad. We all get robbed of that at some point in life, right? Where when we're really young, it's like, yes, go for it all. You could become whatever you want to be. And then as you start getting a little older, it's like, maybe not, maybe not. What else? What else do you want to be? You tell them you want to become this great, amazing thing. And at some point in life, they start going, okay, but what else though? Because that's probably not likely. And then you give them a little something else. And a few years later, now that one's not likely either, right? And pretty soon, this like big, dreamy mentality or mindset, this growth mindset that we're all born with, is slowly gets taken away. And not for everybody, and not totally, because we all still have some of that inside of us. So, as you are thinking about and you're going about your own personal development journey, which is probably why you have found yourself here on this platform, is because that's what I'm about. That's what I do, and I try to help people tap into that inner greatness and inner belief and growth mindset and going for more, right? But we're still going to have, and you're still likely to have this place inside where, whether it is in the gym or it is in some kind of conference setting of some sort, and you're going to have that language kick in that is just like, what are people thinking about me? And I'm not one of those people that's going to tell you, you get rid of that thought. It is not true. No one's thinking about you. It's not, it doesn't matter. What people think of you is none of your business. While I do believe that, I also do believe that, you know what? People are judging you all the time. People are judging you when you do really stupid things in life, when you make mistakes, when you screw up, when you know you're human. But guess what? People are judging you when you're doing amazing things, when you're helping others out, when you're giving, when you're so giving and servant minded and lifting each other up and helping out. People are judging you then too. So listen, you can't escape this. People will always judge you. Uh, Focus on giving them, not even them. Don't worry about them, but it's a good motivator. Like, you're watching me, watch what I'm about to do. Or I think about, right, like in a book, you're judging me. I always think of like having a book. I'm like, you're judging me. You're on like page 50. I got like 300 pages to write still. Don't judge me so quickly. Wait till you see what I'm about to do. Now, while we're not driven to just live and prove these people wrong, it is a good motivator. So give them something to see. Give them something good to talk about. If they are going to judge, give them something good to judge. Right. And then here's what I want to give you. And here's some of this reframing that I think will be helpful for you when you go about just living day to day, and you have that little thing creep in. Now, this is a self-worth, this is a confidence, this is a self-love kind of issue. And the more you can build up your esteem and your worth and your own self-love, the less this outside noise will affect you and kind of drive or push you in life. We want those voices on the outside to be much quieter than the ones on the inside. So here are three things you can say to yourself when maybe you're having some of those moments of the self-doubt or judgment, because sometimes it is just about us, and we're like making up stories and making up conversations about other people around us, and we're like, they're saying these words, and it's like, no, I'm saying those words about myself. I'm just placing it on another person who, by the way, may not be saying one thing about me, but I just feel like they are. I feel like they are, and really that's a self thing anyway. So here's three things. Number one, you want to affirm your worth. That's a big deal. We want to reaffirm your worth. Like, you are worthy, you're capable, you're confident, you're powerful. But here's how you affirm your worth. And you can write this stuff down and practice it and repeat it and save it in your phone. So the next time maybe you're at the gym or somewhere and you have that thing creep inside that says, people are judging me right now, I'm so embarrassed, or I don't want to do that because what are people thinking of me? Affirm your worth and then remind yourself with these words: my value doesn't depend on others' opinions. I am confident and worthy just as I am. So if you need to go back and write that down, go back. Here's number two. And this is how we want to shift perspective on things. Tell yourself, their judgment reflects their own issues, not mine. I choose to focus on my own growth and happiness. That's another good one. Repeat it. Repeat it if you need it. Their judgment reflects their own issues. That is true. I choose to focus on my own growth and happiness. And the third one is to practice this self-compassion perspective. Come at this stuff with some self-compassion for yourself, right? It's okay to feel this way. Give yourself that permission. It's okay to feel this way. Everyone faces judgment at times, but I am kind to myself and focus on my strengths. So rewind, repeat, go back however far you need, write those three things down. And whenever you're feeling that self-criticism or that judgment from outside the outside world, you're just going to affirm your worth. You're going to shift your perspective, and then you're going to practice some self-compassion. And you're going to got these three power statements, these three affirmations that are going to help you to recenter, refocus, and keep pushing forward, because you are worthy, you are capable, you are lovable, and you can do this. So hopefully those three things help. Share this with somebody who you think it might benefit as well. Maybe you know somebody who's like, man, they're always thinking people are judging them too. Tag them below, share it with them, send it to them, and just spread this message because we could all benefit. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day.